Okay, we're recording. We're live.
We're live. Hi, everyone.
Wrong. I do the intro.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Okay.
Just a guest. I should probably cut that light off behind me and let you do your intro.
Welcome back to our latest episode with Myria Michelle on the Journal of Myria Michelle. Today I have a fantastic episode with you featuring my very own mother, and the topic is, are y'all dating or just fucking? Let's find out.
That's the title. Myria, I'm about to pop you in your mouth.
That is the title. You want to see?
It said, I thought it was, what's the difference between dating and having sex?
It's the same thing.
Fix your language.
That's just the attention grabber. I promise y'all it's gonna be censored.
No, it's not.
Okay. Just some background. Why are we in our pajamas? Okay. Because we're in Tennessee, y'all. We going to Tennessee State University tomorrow. And
It's a campus tour.
yeah, it's
for
a
you.
campus tour for me. I'm going to a little football game. Gonna bring me home a little freshman boyfriend. No, for real. I'm gonna let y'all know if it happened. You know, the universe always wants to make what I want happen.
I'm just
so.
gonna be looking at eye candy.
You're married.
That don't mean my eyes.
Married.
I'm not blind.
Married.
I can still
Married.
look. Yeah, I'm
Married.
fully married, but I can still look. My eyes work. I'm not lusting. I'm just glancing. Anyway, the topic.
On to the next topic.
That's another topic for another show. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna start the conversation. So, well, from the standpoint of somebody born in the 80s, you know,
Who was born in the 80s?
you. 1978 was basically the 80s. You know,
Yeah.
people were still doing crack and dancing funny and all that, and
And
good
wearing
music. Yeah,
Leggings and leg warmers.
yeah, exactly. It was still the 80s.
Okay.
Just pre-80s. What is dating for your people?
What was it like back then versus what it is now?
Yeah, for your people.
My people or my generation? You are my people.
Same thing.
What was dating like for my generation? Very different than what it is now. Guys actually did a little bit of courting, but they played a lot of games. It just is what it is.
And
But
they still play games.
women did too.
And we still do.
Okay.
Hot girl summer for life.
Myria. Oh my God. So let's get to the topic though.
That is the topic. You know, we trying to use your experience first.
My experience with dating.
Yeah.
I was a serial dater.
What is that?
I enjoyed dating that much. I even played the torture game with guys. Y'all know what the torture game is?
What, you kiss somebody else in front of them on purpose?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Then I guess
I would
don't
make
know.
guys court me knowing good and dang on well that I wasn't going to be with them.
Oh.
That's called the torture game.
Girl,
So that's the one
we
of
call
those-
that leading people on.
Same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Stuff like if y'all make an appointment with me, set time with me, or call me on a certain day.
An appointment.
And like
I'ma
call
use
me on a
that. I'ma use
Wednesday.
that. Next
That's your appointed time to call me. If you
next
didn't follow
week I
through
date,
with it.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, you can take me on an appointment. Yeah, but what's an appointment? You know, better than a date.
It didn't work though, because the guys that figured it out like that I was like he was the Wednesday guy. He dumped me.
The Wednesday guy. So he added 2 + 2 together. Was like, she only see me on Wednesday.
That's what he did. He figured it out. And he dumped me.
He dumped you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So it was a mistake I made in dating, but a lot of people did it. I mean,
So
I
what you're
felt like
saying
in
is-
dating.
So keep them in rotation. So like if I saw you Wednesday this week, make sure I see you Friday next week.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm gonna use that.
Unfortunately, because I didn't take guys a lot that serious, I would date and make. I don't want to say this on camera. I would make promises.
Oh, that you couldn't keep.
Yeah,
I
P
make a lot of
times 2
those.
promise.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to keep that.
It's a few people I owe a relationship that ain't never getting it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did that because I wanted them to have hope.
To have hope?
I wanted them to keep hope alive. That one day I was gonna fulfill that promise, and I didn't.
Yeah.
So dating for me was it was a lot of games because I didn't take guys serious, and I think it was probably because I had trust issues. But guys, I would get guys would talk to me, they would want to go out with me, but I don't think they would take me serious either because I was so cool and down to earth. I would be like the homegirl, not the one that they really would want to be with because I watch football. I like basketball. I just was the cool chick. So when it came to emotional connection or real relationship, I would be with the dude that already looked at me like a friend. So it was hard. Dating wasn't that easy for me.
I ain't never dated nobody that wasn't a friend first. So
I
feel like you gotta be my friend first. Even though I'm full on people who know you meet somebody at the club and you start to go on a date with them and stuff, but it's like I don't know you.
Well, that's the purpose of dating is to
I
get
think
to
the real
know
reason I like to date friends is because since you've been my friend for a while and I know who you've dated and how you've dated them, I think that says a lot because it's like you try to play me, I already know your handbook. You can't
because you've been their friend first and they done
you
shared
can't get
enough.
one under me. But it's the same way. Like I can't get one up under them, so I know that when I date them, like it has to be genuine both ways. Cause I'm gonna know when you own that. I'm gonna know.
You being a switch sider.
Yeah, I'm gonna know.
Well, I didn't do that. I dated and gave guys a chance and let them prove, and then I would prove certain things. And once I figured out that I was pretty much in a rotation while dating, I just started having my own rotation.
I don't think people date no more though.
I don't think people talk about dating and what it is. It's different
think they
levels.
They dating, but they not. Like
they think they in a relationship.
Nowadays, a girl get taken to Coney Island,
and she say that's her man.
Oh yeah, that's my boyfriend. Like, girl, all he did was buy you a $4 chili cheese fry. I could get that in my sleep.
With a drink, it was probably $8. But you better get a lemonade to wash it down. But
or a good Coke.
I think people don't talk enough while they're getting to know someone to decide: are we dating? Or are we just having sex?
Or are we just having fun?
Are we just having fun? Are we just hanging out? Are we just getting to know each other? What level in our interaction are we at? People just assume.
Yeah, they do.
And they be hopeless. Like I be putting people on hope status.
People be on 2 different pages.
And then even in the same book. The page... I be on 7 Mile. He way on 21 Mile somewhere.
Well, I'd rather be on 21 Mile. He can be on 7 Mile though.
Oh, you want him in the hood? And
yeah.
You in the...
I love the hood, but I can't live there.
Okay.
I love it.
You can't live there? No. You wouldn't survive.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't know what
I'm
to do.
supposed to be where the birds at. Like, I call the police. They want to come.
Because they don't got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Well, where I'm from, you be waiting.
Oh.
You better fight and get home.
I don't want to wait on the popos. You know, when I call the popos, they need to be there. They need to be there within.
Not on 28th
you got 5
Street.
minutes.
You be dead in a pool of blood before they pull up. But anywho, back to the topic. So
that was dark.
Seriously, I done seen it. People laying there in their blood, and police still ain't came.
Yeah, cause they don't want to come there. That's why I gotta be on 21st Street. You know,
21 Mile.
Same thing.
Okay. Okay. So I can say some of the mistakes I made when I started dating. So that was when I was playing dating games. I was playing like I was needy when I really wasn't. Like, I ain't really need nobody to buy me a drink when I went out. I'd just be like, ain't you buying drinks? Or
she was a liar.
For real?
You wasn't poor. You was a liar.
Oh, I didn't need the drink. I needed the companionship. So I would talk to guys for...
She wasn't poor. She was a liar.
That's not what I said.
That is what you're saying. You're saying you wasn't poor.
Because I don't even really drink alcohol like that. Not back then. I was the DD.
You don't even... What you mean not back then? You don't do nothing.
I was the designated driver back then.
Yeah, I ain't being that one.
I didn't start having no real cocktails until I got to college. But even then, I didn't like the taste of it. So I became an adult. And then I started dabbling in different things of drinks. And I realized I still don't like it like that. So, what's the other things I did wrong? I had sex too fast.
I think that's what most people my age do.
Y'all have sex in the song. Y'all listen to a song together. In y'all mind, y'all done already did it. The song says
like I said, you know, she get taken to Burger King and she already want to open her legs. That's how most girls be.
That's
well,
terrible.
let me not say most girls, because I can't speak for everybody. Because you know,
a lot of your generation,
girls, they don't do that. We don't play that. They know. I tell them.
How you know? That's what they tell you. You don't know what they doing.
Well, you're right. But my homegirls,
because my friends thought I was a saint and I ain't.
Well, to my homegirls, if you're watching this, because I know you is, you're my homegirl. Don't be opening your legs on no Burger King. At least get Taco Bell.
And get Taco Supremes. With a side of cinnamon twist.
I ain't even finished my Taco Supreme. I gotta finish it. They ain't having
so
on it.
The whole thing I think about having sex too fast, came up in a generation where I just think guys felt like they can talk you out of it, or they can buy it from you, like barter you for sex, or they just would push you into having sex or blame you for not giving it to them for the cause of the demise in the relationship.
Oh, you can't blame me for nothing. I don't care if you bought me a $2,000 Pandora bracelet. That don't mean nothing.
But even with that, where we was told, oh, don't have a sex too fast, or don't.
You can't have it too slow either, though.
I was gonna say that because it wasn't always the guy.
It wasn't.
Sometimes it was me.
But I be scared to wait too slow, and then it's like I wait too slow.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's like you do everything right, but it's just like you just don't do right there. And it's just like I could teach you, but not everybody is teachable. Because some people, it's like you could tell him everything that you want, or you could tell her everything that you want, but if they don't want to, they're not going to. Right. It's gonna go one ear out the other, and then you like.
Or if they don't know how, and they just treat you like I'm Janelle. I ain't, Julia. That's a totally different woman than me. That's the woman you was with before me.
I wish somebody would do me how they didn't.
Well, most people do. They only have their previous experience until you have the conversation. So that was.
I feel like a conversation needs to be had before y'all. If I can't have a conversation with you before we even lay down, what are we doing it for?
Because y'all scared.
No,
y'all both.
Because you already know. I'm not. I bring up the conversation.
I had to become more confident in doing that because I just wasn't confident. But now I'm like,
I do it as a test now though.
It's like what that dick do?
If I bring it up now before we even done it, and you can't have a conversation about it now, we're never gonna have a conversation about it because we're never gonna do it.
Well, I mean,
like you already gave
got to the point
away.
where I was just straight up be like, you want to have sex with me, don't you? I ain't say have sex, but I'd be like, you want it, me, don't you? I know you do. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Oh my God, they crawl into a shell like a little turtle going back in.
I ain't gonna lie,
and she just asked me to talk about something that's supposed to be. Yeah, I know the game. I know when you looked at me, that's the first thing you thought. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about what you like. Let's talk about what I like. Let's talk about the boundaries.
No, but what I realized is most dudes don't even know what they like.
They don't.
They just.
And they can't verbalize it. Yeah. But there are some that will have the conversation with you and have it maturely.
Yeah.
Those the ones that be the bomb because they will do whatever you ask.
As long as it's in their comfort zone.
No, they're going to do whatever you ask to make you happy and please you.
That's follow me until you like feet.
I used to date a guy that had a foot
That's
fetish.
nasty. I used to
it
date
really
a guy
wasn't
who had
nasty.
a foot fetish too, but it's just like, don't be.
He just wanted to rub my feet and he wanted to polish my toes, and then he would like asked me to go get my toes
cute.
Done.
Oh, he paid for pedicures
all the time, and he just wanted to see my feet in different colors, different colors, different shoes, different stockings. He wanted me to send him pictures, and he would like other stuff with my feet too.
Yeah, no, I can't do none of that. Like, don't be putting my feet in your mouth. That's nasty. I don't even want to kiss you no more.
I didn't.
And maybe it's because
after that I was like, oh, I can't kiss you.
I ain't even gonna lie. I got sweaty feet too, so like that's just nasty.
Oh, I kept mine clean. You got sweaty feet.
It's just natural.
You just need okay, you need some foot powder to keep the moisture down.
So you telling me your feet? So you telling me your feet don't be sweating after you be? Well, you work from home, but when you used to be in college and high school, you know, you walking around that building, you walk around that campus 8 hours, your feet be sweating.
I put Gold Bond.
Okay.
Put powder in my socks and
Next
shoes.
subject.
I put talcum powder too. Johnson & Johnson. It smell good. Try using that. Put baby powder down there.
Next subject.
They won't smell sour. This the same subject about sex and dating.
Fourth time. No more foot subject.
Okay, so what do you think? How long do you date before you have sex?
I can't say. I go based off of intuition.
You think it's good to take a test drive though, right? Before you get
well,
serious?
like you don't count the first round. I think that's what a lot of married couples do. I don't think everybody actually wait till they married. I think people wait till they engage and they have a test round, and then after that they actually get married.
I had it while I'm dating.
But I'm saying I think that's what some couples do who be like,
well, it depends on what's important to that individual before they getting married. Like
I can't be
some
celibate.
People, sex ain't important to them when they list the
only
marriage.
way I can be celibate is I know it's the bomb.
I can't be celibate.
So I'm waiting on it. But how I'm supposed to know it's the bomb?
But I don't have no mandatory waiting period. It's just a feeling that I have when I'm dating somebody, and if I feel that way about them, I've been known to be lustful, lurking, looking.
I think I only had one relationship that wasn't lustful. Yeah.
Personally, I think it does make sense. I think it does make sense to get to know the person though before you.
It's like I have a lot of cases where it's like I think I want you, and then 4 months go by and now I'm like looking you up and down.
Why?
Everything you do, everything. Cause I don't know. I think I be changing my mind.
I mean, you should. I mean,
I think like it's something.
Unless you just having sex with the person, then you don't need to know where I live.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless you just having sex with the person.
I think only one person know where I live, but that's for in case of emergency. No, maybe two.
Well, a lot of stuff when I was dating, I was in my head about it. I just was like overly thinking, oh my God, what is he going to think of me? Oh my God, what is my grandma going to say?
That's
oh
my
God, I'm such a whore.
Think about
but I did that. I did that.
Like
and I beat myself up, and all I did was become less sexually confident and less confident as a woman, and being able to speak my truth and be my authentic self, even in a dating situation or a sexual situation. I was not there. So once I finally got there, I was like, oh, I'm cool. I could date without having sex. Okay. I had to get to a place of self-control.
But we got to talk about the delusional people.
What about them?
Like, the people who think, oh, he took me to Victoria's Secret and got me 5 pair of panties for $30. He loved me.
Them panties be on sale all the time. And you can go get some better ones at Target.
That's the point.
Or at Amazon. You can get some better, more comfortable ones on Amazon.
Like, I appreciate the little things, but I appreciate the little things that mean something.
But why would you go buy somebody panties? I'm sorry, it's late. Why would you go buy somebody panties?
It's obvious.
Because you want some.
Exactly.
I'll put them in a nice gift box and give it right back. Like, why don't you wear these?
But I do feel like little gifts matter. Like, you don't got to spend every dime on me.
But why panties though?
But like it's the gifts. It's the gifts like
it's the
count.
Type of gift. Like why would you do that? And we just started talking.
I had a boo. Well, you know who my boo was. No, that was my boo boo.
He went from boo to boo boo. That means he went from sugar to shit.
Mama, that is not what that means. Like he was my stink.
What is he right now then? Shit. Thanks. Okay, what about him?
That was rude.
What about he? We ain't said no names. We trying to protect it,
That was rude.
It is what it is. That's his status.
That's my friend. Oh, we gotta go wash our face masks off.
Okay.
Okay.
We almost had time. We had good time.
We just gonna tap. Okay, we back. We had to go do a little self-care moment because the skin routine.
We doing our nighttime skin routine.
It's real crucial. What was we talking about before we left? Where do we leave off at?
Delusional people who think because they do stuff for you that y'all in a relationship.
No, you was trying to have my
Oh, your friend calling him with boo boo.
That's my stink. Believe it or not.
You can have them. Don't nobody else want them.
Don't do that.
You ain't properly pulling your skin back. That's how you're supposed to do your skin. Lift it up. You're supposed to rub upward like this.
I do feel like the meaningful gifts is more important.
Okay, so going to get you
for example,
a pack of underwear.
No, that's
just,
not meaningful.
That's not. It just mean I want to do it.
Right. Like a meaningful gift was like this one time. You know, he knew I love elephants. Everybody should know that.
They love.
Yes, I love elephants. Mm-hmm. And he got me a little elephant teddy bear, and I used to sleep with that boy. Like I still sleep with it. I ain't gonna lie.
I see it on the floor.
That's because I sleep wild and everything falls off the bed in the morning. Mm-hmm. You know, I be going through a lot of my sleep.
Yeah, lift that skin up and keep it tight like this, all the way back to your temples.
Mama, this is
girl, when you get my age, and then you can look good as me.
This is a podcast.
Do like
not a tutorial. This is not a tutorial.
Well, you teaching stuff along the way. Do your forehead like this, all the way up.
Mom,
pull your eyebrows
back to the subject.
Okay.
Back to the subject.
I'm sorry,
but I think it's real important to pay attention to stuff like that, especially even if it's not meaningful, like it's not super important to you, but it's like, you know, you be on the phone sometimes, you be talking to a boy, you be like, oh, I love plants, or I love strawberries, and then out of the blue, you know,
he buy you a plant.
He buy you some. He buy you a plant. It's
like that.
It's certain stuff like that because.
But that's somebody who's attentive. I mean, you got guys out here that be
exactly, and that's what I'm saying, because people be like, can you take the Domino's and stuff, or he take you to the mall. But did he buy you something from the mall? Because if he didn't, what you there for?
Company.
Forget company.
You can be good company. You don't have to buy you something all the time.
No, that's true.
But it's just like, get you some Annie's pretzels.
Even if he don't buy you something, when y'all see each other, do y'all see each other because you planning the date, or is because he takes the time out of his day to ask you, you know, when are you available?
Well, starting out is him, and as I see that I want to continue to have interaction with him, then yeah, I'll plan some too.
Right, but most things ain't like that. Like most times at this age, the women are planning everything.
That's too much for me.
Like, I'm sorry, but if you can't take the time out of your day to ask me when am I free, what are we talking about? Because I'm not asking you when you free. Personally, yeah, unless you're my man. Like, if you're my man.
If he's courting you, he should be asking when you're available. He should. That's a standard. If you want to go out with me, you should inquire of me.
Exactly. Oh, Apple said I'm not breathing. Excuse me. They know I'm asthmatic. I don't know why they be doing.
They telling you to breathe.
Yeah.
I don't need one of them watches to tell me what the hell to do. So I do know some guys though. So when I was dating, they would like act like just because we dating that I was required to have sex.
That's not true though.
Like they felt like dating sex was
dating
trade-off.
Equals sex.
Yeah.
It's like I think most men treat sex as a transaction.
Yeah, they do.
Like
I told you, it's barter
I give
for
you
goods and services.
Right.
My thing is, you ain't leaving $40 on a nightstand for me. Nope.
Girl, most of these boys don't even be messing with somebody who can afford a plan. I'm sorry, but if you can't afford a plan B, what are we talking for?
That's $60, ain't it?
It's $60 to $40. But always ask for $60 so you can take the other $20 and get.
But why would you need a plan B if you out here not? What you having sex raw for and nothing to do bust up in you anyway? That you need a plan B.
Some people get a plan B like, even if you did see it, like some people get a plan B just because pre-cum could get you pregnant too.
But where the condoms? Why y'all ain't wearing protection?
That's what I be asking. I mean, you ain't on no birth control.
Better pack your own condoms, and if he can't fit the one you chose,
ain't no such thing.
Yes, it is.
Ain't no such thing.
If he can't fit it, you gotta quit it.
He can't
fit a bag, and we gotta go. Size matters. That's another topic. That's a topic
for tomorrow.
Okay, so we should really be focusing on how to help yourself to help you.
Okay, so we gonna turn
so
the
that
table.
guys can, date you without making you feel like you gotta.
So we turning the table. We're not talking mess no more.
No, we talking mess. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
I just be trying to tell you from the age of 14, when they look at you, he want to do you. They be lying.
That is not true.
Most guys either just want to hook up or they lie their way out of dates and disappear because they think they ain't going to get none. Or some of them do try to get to know you and then they feel like they ain't got to wait for the sex. The minute you say, I ain't trying to do that yet, then they start acting stupid. Mm-hmm. Or you just got to be straight up with them like, look, I'm trying to fuck. Or I don't want to have sex with you. But you're a great person. Huh?
You be doing that?
I've done a variety of things. Yeah, and been honest. I've lied. I told you I played games. I've been played. I was the coach on the field. I had a roster. I had a team of players. I had people, filling out applications.
You had like a football team or a basketball team?
I had 5-star players.
Oh.
That I signed.
Like LeBron, Curry, James
that
Harden,
I signed to be on my team because I was on their team. I was clear that I was in a rotation, and I felt like if I'm in a rotation, then I should just have a rotation.
Okay, but one thing I do want
to
talk about.
At one point, I had a Build-A-Man workshop.
Oh. Ain't no such thing. You can't be.
Yeah, like Build-A-Bear.
You can't build no man.
I had one for plumbing. I had one for electrical work. I had one for car work, mechanical work. I had one for painting. I had one for lawn care.
Oh, okay.
I had one for
next subject.
Other care. What? Why do you keep doing me like that? Why do you have me? I can't be on here. I be saying stuff that be like. Okay. I just lost train of thought. I was about to say something. I don't even know.
I
just don't even. Okay, at the bottom line, at the end of the day, I don't think dating is all about sex. It should not just be about sex. It should really be about getting to know the other person.
No, for real, because I can have sex with whoever I want if I wanted to.
Because dating may lead to a steady relationship that may result in, sex. A real relationship or engagement or marriage.
But that's why I don't like that people only date to have sex. Cause it's just like
you shouldn't do that.
I feel like you're only having sex on the first level.
I think dating is all about sharing chemistry.
You ain't even got to the. I'm talking about for people who just be dating now just to have sex.
When you have good chemistry with somebody,
because it's like you on the basis like you don't. Well, one, you don't really know their body. You just know that y'all having sex. The second level is you know their body, they know yours.
But not yet. They trying to figure it out. They don't know.
I feel like that's the second level. Like the first level is like you need to be figuring that out by the first level. Because after so many times, well, first of all, me personally, you got one time to unsatisfy me. The second time, you could.
Okay.
Cause that first time, I never go I never go silent. And like I'm the type of person where it's like if we're in the moment, instead of stopping, I'm gonna just tell you to do what I'm doing.
What if you're having a bad day?
If I'm having a bad day.
What if he's having a bad day?
That don't mean you take it out on me and give me whack.
It may not be he was taking it out on you. That wasn't his intentions. It could have been something on his mind.
I ain't never been with somebody who had a bad day and gave me bad sex.
I have.
The bad days used to be good sex.
I was like, what's wrong?
The bad days used to be the good days. He need a trust believer.
I do too. So even on your bad day, I'm going to ask what's wrong. Because I know it ain't me. What's on your mind?
What type of bad is you talking about?
Bad day.
Like erectile dysfunctional bad?
Bad day.
Well then we ain't having no sex if you have an erectile dysfunction. You just kissing on me then. There's no penetration.
Yeah, but that's a conversation though.
Okay, but I ain't gonna blame you for that.
So I said, what if you're having a bad day?
Well, first off, I gotta like you to care.
What if you don't like him and you just want to know?
Then you need to get out my room.
I just be wanting to know. I be wanting them to feel
we can
comfortable
talk about that over the phone.
that they can have a conversation with me about it.
You can. Just over the phone or behind another door.
That's the person that wants to redeem themselves.
He can go in the bathroom. I can sit on the bed and we can talk.
Then when they redeem themselves.
Okay.
I'm back. can't give up on everybody.
Okay. Yes, you can.
You shouldn't be mean like that.
I'm not mean. I'm honest. I'm straightforward.
Again,
End of the day is what you get.
Dating this should not be just about getting sex or having sex or just,
But yeah, I feel like you don't even get to the intimate levels. You don't even get to the spiritual level.
I had a friend, we dated, and we went out, we hung out, we talked, we kicked it. Never tried to kiss me, nothing. I didn't try to.
It's the boys who don't try nothing, they get some.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what people don't realize.
Because we stopped dating. We stopped hanging out. I started dating somebody else. He got serious with somebody else. We ran back into each other. And when we ran back into each other, I just happened to be sitting in the car talking to him like, oh, catching up. Mm-hmm. Next thing I know, he kissed me. I was like, you kiss me, you like me. He was like, I like you. I said, like you, well, if you date me, you love me. He was like, girl, how I jumped to love. I was like, I know that sounds crazy. That's them the delusional people. And he was like, delusional people. He was like, I want to date you. I want to do it for real this time.
For real this
that
time.
Kiss? I was like, why we didn't do this years ago? Because we was having fun with each other. We was really getting to know each other. And I felt like that's probably what I needed at that time. And that's probably my fault. Because I felt like he wasn't doing enough. He wasn't trying to kiss me. He wasn't trying to hug. We would just really hang out and have so much fun.
Those are the ones I go for, though. The quiet ones who don't need to do all that.
And then when we finally went there.
I think it's really attractive.
When we went there.
Get up.
I'm back.
But I think it's really attractive when you open doors for me. You pay for the first date. Mm-hmm. You're not too touchy. You can hold a conversation.
But you set those standards,
have a lot
right?
Of interest.
You set those standards in the beginning. You sit in the car, or
but I kind of noticed
know to come and get the door.
I don't
Some guys know
because, like, I noticed when you
don't tell them that's what you expect.
When you're a sex appointment, it's obvious. Mm. He don't want to have a lot of conversation. It's very touchy, very inappropriate conversations if y'all have them.
He don't have no
makes
conversation
about
of substance.
Yeah, makes everything about sex. Everything's pretty perverted. Mm-hmm. When he does have actual interest in you, the conversations are on, what y'all have in common, or even if y'all don't have stuff in common. He wants to know more about you than talking about himself. He's more of a listener than the speaker.
The conversationalist.
Yeah, and I noticed that men that like you will sit there and listen to you talk for hours.
They'll ask you questions.
They just want to hear you talk.
They don't want you over talking though, because some women don't shut the hell up. Like, I know some females, I'd be like, how can you sit there and listen to you? Because that's what you're doing. Because I'm not listening. I know a man ain't listening to you. He just like if she would just shut the hell up.
No, but some men, when they're really into their partner or whatever, I know some dudes that can listen to their girlfriend talk for hours. He just be like, I just be listening.
And not remembering nothing she fucking said because she going on.
Some of them remember. It's like they're not super
I dropped the F-bomb and didn't even realize it.
They're like super, what's the name? They're super attentive.
That ain't attentive.
And they got good memory.
But
like
he don't
they
remember
be
what she
listening.
Say. He don't remember what she say. No man want no woman to get running her mouth.
You don't know what no man. Well, you ain't no man.
Okay. I know a lot of them. I'm going to ask them, do you like talkative women?
And
do you like women that just go on and on and on?
It's just like with girls.
Do you like women that's a chatterbox?
It's just like with girls. Like, personally, I like to, if I like you, I like to listen to you talk. Like, if you're talking about your passions, your goals in life, stuff like that, your spiritual views. I love to talk to men about their spiritual views.
Mm-hmm. You want to know where they at in their chakra. Is it clean in the heart? Is it bad in the gut? Or what is their third eye open to close?
I like men I can plant seeds.
What's the other chakra that's in this area?
Don't worry about it.
You don't got the chart? You know the chart from memory, don't you?
Mama.
Somebody told me my heart chakra needed to open up. I said, "There's one over there."
I've been told that too. But
I didn't know it was one over there. I thought it go down the middle.
Mama. It's... Okay.
And then what's the one that's in your lower abdomen where your organs is at, your sexual organs? What's that one called?
Next topic.
That's a topic. That's a different day.
Yeah.
When we talk about the chakras.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure my heart chakra stay open, so I can give and receive love. Cause
Right.
I love it. I love love.
Right.
Okay.
So, anyways, now that we've talked enough about what's not dating, let's talk about what is dating, so we can exit out this episode.
Would you believe in having sex on the first date? I just want to know what you think of what I taught you. Did it? You know, did I I'm
gonna be honest. If I have sex with you on the first date, it probably won't be a second date.
Why?
That means that I probably went out with you just for attention and something to do. Because when I actually value you, I don't want to. Yeah, like
I done devalue people. Huh?
That's just me. That's just me. Because it's just like if I value you and I see something with you, unless it's like we broke up, we thought we moved on.
What about the second date?
And we got back to.
What if it was in the same week?
It's different. It depends. If I just met you,
and let's say I went out 3 times with you in that first week because we had so much fun on the first date. We just went out that Monday. We got back together on the Wednesday. And got back together on the Friday. And
if I value you, I'm not gonna do it. If I don't value, I'm gonna do it.
That's you.
Unless it was a case where it's like you're a past lover and we're trying again. At that point, I'm gonna feel like we've already experienced each other. So, you know, I miss you, you miss me. Let's go. But if you're new, or we're trying to actually start over on a whole new page, I'm probably gonna be like sustaining for a little while before I actually have sex with you again. Cause I don't want the next time I have sex with you to be out of lust. I want it to be out of actual interest. Cause okay, yes, I know. Cause once I have sex with you out of lust, it's kind of hard to really back into the intimacy.
Oh.
Like, lust is kind of a tiebreaker to me, because then at that point I feel like, okay, I'm only having sex with you.
Stop playing with your rose ring. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's gonna be like, because once I have sex with you out of lust, I kind of get into this mindset where it's like, okay, I was just messing with you because I was horny, or I just wanted attention.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
So then it's like I detach myself from the whole relationship, and I just be like,
that's a good
do I like you, or am I just using you for sex? But sometimes I will lean back to, okay, I like you. I was just having a lustful moment. But 9 times out of 10, my lustful moments are permanent, because I don't just do that out of nowhere. So
that makes a lot of sense. I like your perspective. It's very mature.
Yeah, because if I love you, I'm never going to want to have sex out of lust with you. I'm always going to want it to usually be intimate.
And meaningful. And have, you know, intentional and purpose.
Even though we young, so you know.
You act like an old lady.
We young, so you know, every moment ain't going to be super intimate.
It's going to be quick.
Right. But when we do have very long intimate moments, that's usually out of love. Like, I'm not just gonna do that, you know. So yeah,
so
that's the only way I can answer that question.
I just wanted to know if
I support some people for having sex on the first date, because you know sometimes I feel like you need to find out if it's worth it.
They just get it out the way, and then what if you don't like the person after that? That's so hard. Oh my god.
No, it's not.
Because I guess I'm just too nice to people.
I'm nice too, but I can break it down real soft for you and just be like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just not feeling you no more.
Dang.
That's just what it be. And you know, when you realize in life that you really don't owe nobody nothing, you know, it just be like, why should I sit here and suffer holding back my truth when I can just end the heavier problem right now?
That's true.
Because technically, don't nobody, like, no matter what you give to people, like, they don't owe you anything.
No, they don't even owe you mutual respect no more. People nice, don't even give you that.
It's nice to get the common decency back. But
well, I think this was a good talk. I learned a lot from you.
What in the world just happened? Oh, it was still
I learned a
recording.
lot about you. And you learned a lot about your mama.
I'm
I
an
used
open
to be
book,
a
y'all.
hoe. I'm lying. I ain't used to be no hoe. I had hoe tendencies though.
I think everybody got whole tendencies.
I just was scared. I was scared.
Oh.
I was scared what my grandma was
What do you
gonna
think?
think.
What do you think the let's not just say young ladies, men. Stop being. I want men to stop being so. Like, you ever notice as a woman, it's easy to get sex if you want it, but for men, it's hard.
They gotta earn it. They got work to do.
I feel like it should be both
But
ways.
nowadays, it's almost like they ain't gotta do nothing. You said they going to Coney Island and get chili cheese dogs and.
True, but even then, men always gonna.
It
run
ain't
into,
quality though.
Yeah, men always gonna
It's
run
gutter.
into somebody who not easy though. Always. Like
But
every
they
girl
can't
is
be
not
no
gonna be
coward.
easy.
Me and y'all can't be no.
And
If a
most-
woman ain't easy, then you probably need to just figure out how to put in work. Figure out how to get you some work ethic and earn what you want.
But what I'm saying is though, like most girls I hang around with, they're not just opening it up, but it's just like every girl has a few people that they can call if they want some.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same way for me, and I know it's not, because I talk to my male friends all the time, and getting coochie is harder than it looks if you want quality coochie. Now you can always go mess around with the neighborhood hoe and get it on with her, but everybody done had her, so why you really want that.
That's true.
Just
She
my
community.
opinion. Yeah. So
She giving it out.
but
like
I feel like
air.
Men should be a little more harder too. Cause it's just like, why can I text you at 3:00 in the morning? You ain't even got no clothes on. You ain't even take a shower. But as soon as I text you to come over, you here in 10 minutes. Where's your worth, your self-love? Like that's all it takes. Exactly, and I feel like they need a little bit more. They do. Cause I wish my brother would wake up at 3 a.m.
and go run and go get something. I'd be like, you thirsty. You thirsty
you
and
easy boy.
desperate. Oh, dirty rag. Put yourself back in the house and go to bed and tell her you'll see her tomorrow for breakfast.
9 in the morning. For breakfast.
I see you at 11 a.m. Girl, you ain't got to come up here at 3 a.m. Don't do yourself like that. Tell her have more respect for herself, because she thirsty too. You ain't got to be a booty call, but you could make one. Okay.
Next subject.
We're not done. How many subjects we doing the one show?
No, y'all. This is actually the end of the episode. Do you have anything you want to say to my crowd?
Get your self-esteem up. Like self-esteem, self-confidence. What?
What made you think my crowd ain't got no self-confidence?
Some people do, some people don't. I just want to remind them that, like, self-esteem, ain't no pause. Keep the playing. Self-esteem, self-awareness, self-consciousness, and self-confidence all starts with what? Self.
Self-love.
The word self.
Yeah.
If you give it to yourself first, you can demand it from others.
And I just want to say, keep your standards high.
Like them heels, because my 3-4 inch heels.
6 inch for me.
You can't even walk it.
Yes, I can. Let's not do that on camera.
Okay.
And I'm recording.
She can walk.
Yeah.
Thank you for the facial too. That was so nice and invigorating that we did that together. So we gotta go to bed.
To end this episode, I just want to tell all of my lovely listeners and watchers to be mindful of your self-worth, as my mother said. And for me personally, keep your standards high. And we'll see you on the next episode of the Journal of Myria. Ma'am,
have a rotation. Okay.
We will see you on the next episode of the Journal of Myria Michelle. Bye.
Thank you for having me. You better take this loving.